for Community Corner, where we highlight local organizations doing good in our community. And today we're joined by Justin Levin. He's the founder of InspireKidz, who just completed, get this, his 5th marathon in the first few weeks of 2025. Now, his mission is to inspire kids in Boise to get active and remove financial barriers to sports. So there's more opportunity for our youth out there to be motivated physically and kind of internally as well, right? Like, this is a whole package approach. So I want to talk about, though, InspireKidz, the name, and why you decided to launch this and help kind of create a bridge between that gap.
Yeah, you know, the vision, I'm a runner, of course, and I use running as therapeutic, you know, modality, but I had finished a long run and I came home and was just meditating on life and figuring out, you know, my next step of life and what my next goal would be and how can I intertwine my love for running and fitness with also giving back to the community and especially kids. My wife Stephanie and I, we have 4 kids ourselves. They're awesome. Jojo, Bobby's birthday today, AV,
Happy birthday!
Riley, love you guys.
Aw, that's
and it hits home for us because we also know how expensive it can be to pay for all the sports and the activities and their gear and equipment.
Especially when you have multiple kids.
It hits home for us. And so I'm thinking, okay, well, we're kind of fortunate because we can put our kids and take advantage of these opportunities, and we can do that. But we know there's families in town, specifically in this area, that may not have the financial resources to get their kids involved in sports. And growing up, I mean, sports was everything. It wasn't just about fitness or running yet when I was younger. It was all about just local, the community sports, bringing that in, and
discipline,
teamwork, and
teamwork,
these skills and characteristics that we need in life.
Mental health, which we know is so
mental health, behavior, all of it, right? And just getting kids active, getting them in sports, and not letting financial resources be the reason why they can't.
Love.
And so, like, this vision just popped in my head. Now, Inspire, as you can see, is tattooed on me, and unfortunately, we had a stillbirth of one of our daughters at 37 weeks.
I'm so sorry.
And so we went through a tough situation there, but also we named our daughter Inspire, and she taught us through hardship to be inspired in life and to find good and the positive. And so fast forward to in November when I'm creating this vision and I'm trying to think, okay, well, what about a name? And I had like 25 marathons for kids and I had all these names, you know, and then Inspire came to me, and it was really like, I get goosebumps thinking about it. Somehow she came to me and was like, how about InspireKidz? And then I was like, holy mackerel, this is it.
This is it, yeah.
And so now we get to live with her name forever, and it's just so beautiful. And
that is beautiful.
And so then the message of now helping kids in our community, you know, get active and play sports and have these life-changing skills, like, this is something I'm gonna run with, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, pun intended,
so then
quite literally.
The whole marathons, you know, have evolved, and I've been an endurance athlete for 20 years, and I've done Ironmans, and I've, you know, done some other ultra events before.
So doing a marathon pretty much almost every week, pretty much, right?
It's going to stretch me. It's going to stretch me. It's every other weekend, basically.
And I want to talk about that because you've already done 6 marathons. 6
5.
marathons.
We've done 5.
So sorry. I'm already
Let's
counting
not get
ahead.
ahead.
5 marathons, though, in 6 weeks, which in itself is absolutely incredible. People train for an entire year to do 1, let alone 5 in just a matter of weeks. Now, I know, like you had mentioned, you're a very experienced athlete. You are very conditioned. So we're not recommending anybody attempt this.
Right.
There's a lot of planning that goes into this, though, right? And you are stretching yourself and you're challenging yourself. I know cold weather is a big one. You're not targeting organized races either. You and I have talked. You go out and you do races on your own over the weekend. So you have to fuel yourself. There's not the aid stations. It's not a planned map and route. Sometimes you have to account for what the weather has done overnight. Snow, mud, ice are an issue. So you're really stretching yourself in so many different ways. Let's show everybody props because we're really tight on time. We only have about like a minute and a half.
We got props.
Yep, you got props.
Thank you to Fleet Feet, my sponsor, who has hooked me up with all my gear, my hat. I have awesome shoes, and so thank you for them. But I love this water bottle because it, you know, I literally bring everything in here. I take it all. I bring my gels. So I have fig balls. bar.
So that's your aid station around your
Boom,
waist.
that's my aid station. I put this carries very easily,
Yes.
it drinks easy.
Yes.
And so, because that's a huge aspect, is keeping yourself fueled to keep your mind right and keep yourself motivated. I don't have to suffer per se. I want this to be kind of a pleasurable and enjoyable experience too. So the running is just the vehicle to launch InspireKidz.
All right, so InspireKidz already writing checks. You had mentioned to me before we even started our conversation on camera that you've written checks for Girls on the Run, which is amazing. So you're already paying it forward with your effort. But let's get more fun so you can continue to help out other kids and other organizations here in our community. How do they do that? Where do they find you?
We have a GoFundMe. You can probably just search 25 in 25 to InspireKidz. We also have an Instagram, which is the same, 25 in 25 to InspireKidz, and we're making it happen. We need the support. We need the community involvement. I mean, we wouldn't be able to do any of this without our donations and our support in our community. We have a fitness class at Cynthia Mann that we launched that's free for the kids, and so it's just all starting to formulate, and we're super excited for the future.
Well, Justin, this is just the beginning,
Just the
right?
beginning.
So stay in touch. Keep us posted on your efforts and how everything's going forward, and we'll probably have you back.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, I
too.
cannot wait
Appreciate
to
it.
hear how, like you said, you're taking this and you're running with it.
One step at a time.
One step at a time.
That's it.
Friend. Thank you so much. All right, everyone, stick around. More to come here on Idaho Today right after the break.